Hello, hello. 'Tis the 2nd of December and I thought I'm on a bit of a roll. I'm just going to film my 2nd of December too. Now, I'm a little bit unsure what I'm going to do in terms of colour because the number 2 is blue. But I kind of want to use the red, I think. Deciding blue, red. Let me just have another little check through and see what there is, because I've used a couple of mine on prototypes. That's a bit blue. Oh, that's blue. That's the same size, isn't it? No, that's a little bit smaller. That might be quite good, actually. Same height, different width. Yes, I probably should have organised myself before this, that, and I want something blue and portrait. Oh, that's quite cute, isn't it? That's what I love about this kit, is the combinations that you could do. Oh, so cool. Right, it's between these two. I'm going to make a decision at some point, not right this minute. I know what I'm going to do. Well, it's kind of inspired by a Corey project, and I'm going to be doing a kind of variation on something Corey does. Corey does this fantastic thing with scrap paper, and I'm going to be doing something along those lines, but with this. Now, I want to tag that size, but I want that. So I'm going to use this as a template and cut this one out. And let's hope that wasn't too terrible. No. So I'm going to go for something like that. And I want to back this, but I want to back it onto cardstock. That'd be quite nice. So I'm just going to glue this ready for backing. Now I'm going to do some sewing on mine, but you don't have to sew this. You could just do it all with glue. You just need to make sure you're using a glue that you are happy with, one that you know is reliable, and we all have our favourite glues. Pop that on there, and I'll just cut this out. Okay. So now we're backed. I'm going to ink this both sides. So again, this is one of those projects there where I really have to think about the order I do things in. Okay, so we've now got our tag, which is going to go on the front here. So it's time to prep our main tag. Fold that. Like so. And this is the bit that could potentially make things go a little bit wrong. I'm going to put my tag on here. I'm going to grab my pencil and I'm going to put a little line about 1 centimetre from the tag top of the small one. I'm going to come about 1 centimetre down, and then I'm going to put a little pencil dot, just a little dot. Grab my trimmer, and this is the scary bit. I'm going to put this into my trimmer, line up my dot, like that, and then I'm going to chop it off. This is where it gets a bit scary. So I'm going to ink round, but I'm not going to ink the bit that I've chopped off. I'm going to leave that. So I have to give credit, like I said, to Corey for this idea, because it's a Corey thing. One of her many scrap projects. Now, what I want to do, the first thing I want to do is just put a little bead of glue around the bottom and the side of this half of my tag, this big chunk of the bottom that we've chopped off. Now this half is going to get a little bit more tricky. I'm going to put my tag down, hold those together, turn that over, and I'm just going to put a little pencil line there. I'm just going to roughly glue that the top bit of my tag. If I need to put a little bit more in, that's not a problem, but we don't want to glue too far down. Hold that shut and roughly put the tag down, take that off, and then I'm just going to push that shut. It's quite important that this bit is still open, especially if you're going to sew. I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew just around this tag. So that's stitched. So what I've done is I've made a little kind of booklet. There's just 3 little kind of pages in here, nothing major. I did make a little bit of a mistake and glue this down before I should have done. So what I'm going to do is, you can see where I've glued it by mistake. These pages are already glued together, but I'm just going to glue these along the top here, line them up with the bottom of my tag because I don't want them hanging out of the bottom, and then I'm just going to push that and glue that down. Now that's glued, I'm going to glue this whole side and I'm going to close that up. Right, now what's going to happen is you'll hold your pages like so, and they will slot in to the bottom half of your tag. You must be able to see where the influence from Corey's has come from now, and that will close up like that. So it kind of still looks like a tag. Obviously you've got a little seam along the back there, but it will open up, and there we have it. Now, right, so I've just put the tag back together. The pad is the length of this tag, so I want to make sure I've got enough room here to sew. So I'm going to take these apart. I'm going to sew round the bottom and the sides on here, and I'm going to sew round the top on here. Right, so we have the bottom and we have the top, and it does look a little bit strange, but you know, it's going to work. Now I've gone for blue, and luckily I've already done a few of these. I've cut out some of my little snowflakes, the embossing, 3D embossing snowflakes. I'm just going to put that there for a minute, and then I'm going to just come back to make a decision on what I want to put in the middle here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this. So I'm just going to give these a little ink. Actually, I think I'm going without. I don't think I'm going to add it. I think I'm just going to glue this down. I actually want room for a saying, so I'm going to put that there. Have a look what I've got. Right, I'm going to go for 'Tis the Season. I'm going to use my trimmer to get a straight edge, actually. Yes, I'm going to put that along there. Now he's going to go there, and I want this kind of here. I think I'm going to use a sticky pad and some glue. I'm going to go for glue as well as the sticky pad because I'm not 100% convinced this is going to be strong enough to stick to the foil, but there you go. And then I think what I might do is, once I've finished, I might add some I can't say the word, Nouveau crystal glaze. So I'm going to hold that down for a moment. I think it's going to take a minute to stick. So it's got a little bit of a dimension there. I actually should have put a little bit of dimension on the bottom here as well, but it's too late now. So we'll grab the notepad, slide that into the little pocket for our little Corey style secret notepad tag. I can't believe we're already 2 days in. I'm going to put them at the back until I have enough to stand them at the front. But I hope you like my little take on Corey's scrap pad. I hope you like it. I hope it's given you some ideas for how to use the kit for other days. I will be back soon again because I'm just having an absolute ball. Take care, and don't forget to follow along with the Advent calendar on the website. See you soon. Bye.